welcome back to part 2 of the festival wagon construction. Today we built the frame. We'll see how it goes.
We started by laying out the frame to see if we can match it with the CAD model we made earlier. It was quite interesting to see how small things and new factors require constant adjustments on the project, so that in the end everything looks a bit different. But hey, that's cool as long as it works. Keep in mind that this is the first bigger project we made together and we're just a bunch of students trying to figure things out. So of course we make mistakes along the way. But at the same time, we learned so much. And the best thing is, as a group of friends we had a lot of fun and still do as the party goes on. But more on that in the future. Let's get back to the frame. While I was busy with the frame, my friends tried to figure out a way to connect this to a bike. The first idea was to take a piece of pipe and bend it while it's hot, and that sort of worked, for a minute. So next we took the frame of a junk tricycle that gave us a solid base to work with. The square tube is super stable and once it's bolted to the frame it won't move at all. Now that we got this riser in place, let's start a second try with bending a pipe. This time we went into caveman mode and chopped some wood into shape so we can plug the ends of the pipe. After filling it with sand, we compressed the inside with a metal rod and sealed the other end with some more wood. The idea here is that the compressed sand on the inside will stop the pipe from flattening, and to our surprise it actually worked. Using a big metal bar as a lever, we could bend the pipe into the perfect angle and mount it to the riser. This looks way more stable now. We just need to shorten the tube a bit. In the meantime, I had made all the cuts and started practicing on leftover parts of the steel frame. I honestly thought it would be way easier, but I couldn't really get the arc started, which was very frustrating. But after a few days, I sort of got the hang of it, and that's where the project became really fun.
Oh, I'm surprised. It actually looks pretty good. Oh, let's wait for the focus. Look at that. Not too bad.
It's amazing.
Welding like a pro.
Started raining and it got dark. We were pulling a night shift in the shed here. Got some light, got all the tools back here, and yeah, we'll really try to get this frame done and then proceed tomorrow or on the next weekend.
During the night shift we got most of the frame done, and the next day I spent a lot of time cleaning it up. You saw me striking the electrode, which seems to help a lot starting the arc with low current. I used a low current setting because I'd rather take more time and go in smaller steps than burn through the material, which happened a lot during testing. It's a fine balance that will hopefully get easier to dial in with more experience. Anyway, because I didn't weld one connection in one go, I had a lot of slag bubbles inside the metal, which became visible when I ground down the surface. In order to get a good connection, I pried and ground the slag out and re-welded everything. And because I had so much fun with it, I did the whole frame twice and drove my neighbors absolutely crazy.
Shut the fuck up!
For some reason people tend to sleep at night and don't share our passion for building things. But hey, the grinder died and we were quiet for a few days. The first thing was to replace the brushes, and it worked for a short time until the switch broke off. This one took a bit longer, but we managed to get it working again. Briefly.
1 day later.
So it's another day and it's finally coming together, but we got a new problem. Take a look. We fixed the grinder for the 3rd time today, and well, take a look what's the result. First of all, the switch isn't working anymore, so we have to like switch it this way and listen to the healthy sound of a broken gear. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, that was totally expected.
It's completely f***ed. It's like... So I guess we have to stop working, buy a new grinder or whatever. We still got this thing to cut though. So I guess, Kevin, it's time for sewing. No, not sewing.
I'ma sew this shit together.
Sawing, that's what I mean.
Yeah, man. Yeah, let's get this shit going.
Stop filming. Go to work.
And that's exactly what we did. A few days later we blew through another grinder, but to be fair, both of them were pretty old already, so we just bought a new one. At this point, the frame is almost finished, and in the next part we'll bring everything together and wrap up the project. Besides watching the other 2 parts of the project, I invite you to subscribe and become part of this channel, because there will be more DIY projects in the future. I wish you a great day and I see you in the next one. Until then, stay curious. Bye!